Lyrically inclined to rip you up, that ain't the hard part. Rip you up the middle like a damn hot Pop-Tart. Even if I cut you slack, I ain't got a soft heart.
You know who it is. It's LP. And in case you didn't know, now you know. I'm only 14, 100 CDs worldwide. You know, big people do big things. MySpace, thousands of views. MySpace.com/LP the Prodigy. Check it out, buy my CD. And just, you know, let's get started. Started rapping. My mother's a poet, you know. My dad's an awesome poet. Can write stuff even beyond me, you know. That's like my idol right there. You know, I would just used to freestyle for my boys, and they used to be like, yo, you should be a rapper, you should be a rapper. I'm like, nah, man, you know. And I was about 8 years old, and I just jotted some stuff down. And, you know, that was our shit for a while. You know, we would just bump that, just listen to it and listen to it. Like, yo, LP, listen to your stuff, listen to your stuff. And then, you know, everybody has their dreams, and everybody has the right to contribute a verse. So I thought, you know, maybe it's my time to contribute a verse. You know, I called one of my boys, got some beats, you know, learned the fundamentals of songwriting, and, you know, and it got me where I'm at. You know, I got a buzz, like, locally. So, you know, made some phone calls, got some studios in touch, you know, laid down, 11 tracks, hard-ass tracks. And just ever since then, it's like nationwide, you know, I got a lot of love from a lot of people, even though I got a lot of hate, but that's what comes when you're in the hip-hop game. But, you know, I'll never quit. I ain't gonna quit. I have backup options. But I want to be a rapper, and when I say I have a dream, I have a dream, you know? I ain't gonna just quit and say, this is my dream, and I ain't gonna get up and not do it. I'm gonna do it, and I already have. And if I can make it this far, I can make it farther. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm at where I'm at today. The fact of the matter is, I did not grow up in Latrobe. Repeat, I did not grow up in Latrobe. I was born in Dallas, Texas, and, you know, it's a long story. My mom was with my real dad, but, you know, there's words I want to say about him that I ain't gonna say. You know, she left him, and she got with my stepdad, but my stepdad, too, I consider my real dad because he's taken care of me all 14 years of my life. You know, there's been trials and tribulations through the bumps, but it doesn't matter. I still love him, you know. But then my mom and him split up, and we moved to New York, Elmira, New York. And my little sister, Amber, was born there. And my mom had to split up with her dad. And then my mom's real mom lives in Pennsylvania. And her stepmom and my mom's real dad live in New York. So my mom's like, you know, my mom wanted to join back together with her real mom, you know, because when my mom was little, she went through foster care and all that. So we moved here, and I moved right up to West Point Apartments or whatever. And then I moved here, you know, and I made a lot of good friends, you know. Shout out to Jimmy and Bucky and Roland, you know. And it's just like I've been through a lot of shit that people do not know about. And, you know, if you got to go bragging about what you do, then obviously you don't do it. Because some of the stuff I've seen, it's not the worst. People have seen way worse than me, you know? But for being 14 years old, you know, and white, I've seen a little too much, you know? And it's nothing to brag about, but since you people, you know, edged it on, I'm going to bring it on. You know? I was arrested 3 times. I'm on probation right now as I speak. You know, stuff I've seen, people do things to my mother that ain't the best of things that I'd rather not talk about. I've moved over 10 times, probably like 13 or 14 to be exact. But I'm happy where I'm at, and, you know, and I take my pain and I take my anger and I put it into my lyrics, and that's the way I speak. You know, kind of like Young Jeezy says, you know, I ain't a rapper, I want to be a rapper. Yeah, you know, that's the term. but like I'm a motivational speaker. I want people to relate to me. So I take what I've seen that other people have probably seen in life, and I bring it to you, you know? And I know, I ain't gonna sit here and say I'm the realest rapper, none of that shit. No. Because not once in my lyrics you hear me talk about busting my gun, on the corner slanging. You know, because you shouldn't have to do that bullshit to be in hip-hop, you know? Hip-hop is a love. Hip-hop is like a sport. It's a passion. And that's why I do it, because I have a love for it. It's not like, you know, oh shit, I better go get a gun and go sell some grams out on the block so I get respect. That isn't how it is. Because if that's how it's gotta be, then I don't want to be in the game. I just know that I can get love from white fan bases, black fan bases, Latino fan bases, Chinese fan bases, all of it, if I just do me, you know? And it's just, I'm just sick of all the hate. I'm sick of everything. And I just wanted to get it clear that I was not born and raised in Latrobe. I'm living here now, and I'm happy I'm freaking living here. Like, I'm really happy, because anybody you know who's grew up in somewhere bad, you know that they want to get out of there. And I got out of there, and now I'm living in a good community. I got good friends, even though I've made some bad choices. I'm happy, you know. I'm happy doing what I do. And just look out for the next CD. Just look out for it, you know. And before I leave, LP does not stand for Lil Pimp, or Lil Player, or Lil Pussy. It's Lost Prodigy. Lost Prodigy. I said it. See, I've been trying to keep it hidden, but you people just can't deal with it being concealed. And you want to know what Lost Prodigy means? Alright, I'll break it down. I really didn't want to, but since you just have to know. Ever since Mozart, that's like the last prodigy that I can really think of, you know. There might be other ones, but that's the last major famous prodigy. So ever since he died, everybody's been waiting for the next prodigy. Not the waiting, but you know, just trying to see when is he gonna come. So I'm that lost prodigy. I'm him. You got a problem with it? I'm him. You know, come to me. Come to me. If you think you're a better prodigy, if you think you're a prodigy, come on. Come on. For real, man. Who's better? Who's better? Nobody. Nobody. That's why I'm the lost prodigy. I was blessed with that name. I ain't one of them rappers who thought of my name. I was given that name. So, you know, holla at me. Lost Prodigy. It is what it is. Oh yeah, shout out to Tree Lady and all the people who love me. If you hate me, it only shows you care. Look out for the next CD, Method Behind My Madness. Coming sooner than you think, but it's coming. You know,
and he's on his way, so best not start a fight because of jealousy. Everybody knows that lightning don't take in the same place. He'll hit you every